So once again, Kith brings a lot of hype and a lot of buzz to another New Balance collaboration. And in this video, we're gonna be reviewing the latest New Balance 991 V2, part of the Osaka pack. So these 991 V2s officially dropped on March 21st, 2025 for a retail price of $260, and they're part of the Osaka pack that also includes a 992. This collaboration with New Balance is part of the grand opening of the Kith Osaka Japan store, and in celebration, they released this pack. All right, so the shoes come in a regular 991 V2 box, no custom box here, unfortunately. Here you have the official tags of the shoes. All right, so as far as the colorway, I never owned a pair of Kith Steel Blues, so I could only, go based off of photos. In this particular colorway, or this iteration of the Steel Blue, what I love about it is that the suede color that they put on these is kind of more like a darker gray, I guess like a dark gray bluish color. And what I love about that is that it makes the details of the suede pop even more. And I've seen pictures of these next to like a 990 V3 Steel Blue, and to me these just look so much better, and it's primarily because of the way the suede looks. It just gives it more detail and it just makes it pop even more. And to give you a point of reference, here are the Teddy Santis 990 V3s. As you can see here, these look more of a true navy color, where these kind of look more of a dark gray. On the mesh here, you have a blue color, kind of looks a little bit like a teal blue. You do have some light gray leather materials here on the toe box, on the front of the tongue, on the lateral side where you see the Kith branding, and then all the way to the back here where you find the V2 branding. These do come with 3 pairs of laces. Out of the box, they'll come with these light blue ones. You have these beige color ones, and then finally you have the polka dot ones that are not reflective. Similar to the first Kith 991 V2, these also have the lace tab with the Kith logo. These are made in England out of the Flimby warehouse. On the inside part of the shoe, on the insole, similar to that blue on the mesh, you will find the New Balance Kith branding here as well. White sock lining of both end logos, and here on the back of the shoe, on the ankle collar, these materials are reflective. Also on the back of the shoe, on the heel stabilizer, you will find the New Balance branding, and that is also translucent in a gray color. As far as the cushioning system on these feature Absorb SBS and then also Fuel Cell. If you're new to New Balance, or if you never owned a pair of 991 V2s, I suggest you go a half a size down from your regular size. Me, for example, my regular size is a size 10, so for all like my made in USA New Balance sneakers, I go a half a size down. With these 991 V2s, I suggest you do the same thing. When I first bought my first pair of 991 V2s, I went with my regular size 10, and I found that those were just slightly too long. I feel like going a half a size down just fits so much better. When it comes to comfort with this model, I've said it before, this is such a very comfortable sneaker. They've improved this so much compared to the 991 version 1. These right here, they just fixed a lot of the issues with that pair, and they just made this pair so much better. All right, so my final thoughts on these 991 V2s in this collaboration. I gotta say, guys, honestly, just looking at pictures, I think that this new take of the Steel Blue just looks so much better on a pair of New Balance sneakers compared to the OG colorway that Kith has used in the past, like on the 990 V2 or the 990 V3. I just love how the suede looks on this pair because of that lighter look. It just makes the details of the suede pop even more, and it just makes you appreciate that even more. I don't know if it's just the material that they use this time around or just the dye that they use on this suede. To me, in my opinion, just looks so much better. And when you see this colorway next to a regular Steel Blue, I feel like these just look so much better, but that's just my opinion. Overall, Ronnie Fieg and the Kith team did a pretty good job hyping this pack because, of course, the 992 model now in 2025 is a very popular model for New Balance, as New Balance brought it back. So a lot of people are going crazy for that model. And this one here probably went under the radar just a little bit. But I do have to say though, my initial reaction when I first saw the pack was like, oh, it's 992 all day. And that's the main one that I want. But getting these in hand and seeing more pictures of these, obviously, looking at my own pictures, but also looking at other people's pictures, and then looking at other people's 992 pictures, like, I don't know, man, like I can't wait to get the 992s in hand. I should definitely get it this week. So I'll make a review for you guys and then compare both models. But right now, guys, I mean, if people pass on the 991 V2s, I think that was a mistake, and I get it that the retail price on these is definitely higher, but right now when you look at the resale market for these, they're a lot cheaper than the 992. So don't sleep on this model. If you're torn between both pairs, maybe you do prefer the 992, but you don't want to pay that resale price tag, definitely give these a try, because not only do they look good on feet, this colorway is fire, and they're also very, very comfortable as well. So I think a lot of people just went with the 992 hype immediately, including myself, but I think these are definitely flying under the radar. For those wondering how my pair came out as far as quality control issues, I really don't have any major issues here. I mean, I know the sneaker is not perfect. On my beige laces, these do have a small tear on the top part of the laces, which is a bummer, but overall QC issues here are pretty clean. They fixed a lot of these issues compared to my first pair of V2s. That one was really bad. They definitely improved that, which is expected for a sneaker at this price tag. With the sneaker being made in the UK, they're definitely proud of that, just like we're proud of the sneakers made here in the US. So they definitely improved that a lot. These also don't have that weird dimple that you'll see on the mudguard on the V2s. I mean, unless when I put these on feet, maybe you'll see that more, but as far as out of the box, you really don't see that. These look a lot better as far as that issue. So overall, QC issues, nothing major, nothing really to be worried about here. So with that said, let me throw these on, show you guys how they look on feet. All right, guys, so that's it for me. Hopefully this video brought you a detailed look of the New Balance 991 V2 in collaboration with Kith, part of the Osaka pack. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the 991 V2, and also if you prefer these over the 992. Also stay tuned. I should be getting the 992 this week. I'll definitely make a review for you guys and then be able to compare. Honestly, guys, as far as me picking one over the other, like I said before, my aim was the 992. If I only would have gotten a W on one of the two pairs, my first inclination was the 992, but getting the 991 V2 in hand and seeing pictures of these, I don't know, I'm kind of torn. So I really can't wait to get the 992 in hand and really be able to compare it and then truly decide which one of the two do I prefer. So like always, guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely feel free to do so. Follow me on Instagram at Guy and Kicks. That's it, guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.